Hey everybody, we are 2 days away from it being 3 full weeks since Smokey was attacked by what we are thinking is a fox. Today is her and Ellie's first time out in the pasture together. The pasture is about 17 acres, and for some reason they're choosing to be up here where that's a lot of pine cones. It's not all poop, but there is a lot of poop because we have 2 cows that live in the pasture also, and this is where the cows mostly hang out. For whatever reason, the goats are deciding they want to be up here today when they have so much room to graze, but they do what they want to do. Anyways, Smokey's doing so good. She's now spending the full nights outside with Ellie. I was going to keep her in for a couple of weeks at night, but I decided not to. She was really unhappy inside. She wanted to be with Ellie, and Ellie was unhappy outside. And so we moved her back out. She's been fine. The weather has not been very warm, which is really odd for us in Texas. So I was worried about her, but I check on her all the time. I go out multiple times a day, and then right before we go to bed, I go out and check on her. Or my husband does, and she's been really good. She does seem to have a permanent, I'm guessing it's going to be permanent, little bit of a head tilt, and her neck is damaged also. The fox did grab her around the neck. She had puncture wounds at her throat, and then the opposite side of her, like at the base of her skull, like it grabbed her with his teeth. So I'm guessing it did some nerve damage there, but she is growing, and she's picking up energy. She'll run and jump and hop like a regular little baby goat now. She just keeps her head tilted slightly, and then her ear, that's only half an ear. It sticks up all the time. I don't know if that'll ever change, or if that's damage that was done, or if that's just how she feels balanced. I'm just not sure about that, because, you know, she's a goat and she doesn't tell me these things. But she's doing so good. I am like, oh man, we are so happy. So she's joined the goat family. This is Clove and Cinnamon. They're sisters, and they are about 5 months old. They were born in December. We're getting really close to May right now, and they have a sister named Andy. That's her over there with the pigs. And then this is Oreo and Ginger. And this is our newest little goat. Her name is Daisy. She's a cute little baby. That's Nancy. Ginger, I think I said Ginger. Ginger's laying down in the hay over here. Oh, here's Piglet. Don't get attached to Piglet. He will be butchered probably the end of this year. I try not to get attached to the ones that I know are not going to be around. So I don't pet him. He's not that friendly, and that's okay. We banded him last week, and he's doing really good with that. So he's going to be really good. I have a couple more goats that are not with the group right now. One is Mammy. We'll walk over and have a look at Mammy. Mammy was my very first goat that I bought, and a very important lesson to learn. No offense against the people I bought her from, but random people on Facebook don't always know what they're selling. They did turn out to be really nice people, but they sold me Mammy over here saying that she was bred and was about to give birth any day. I didn't know anything about goats because, you know, I didn't have any goats. This is Mammy. Mammy is highly unsociable. I've had her for about 3 years. She's never had a baby. The males do mount her, and they do mate with her, I guess is the right word I'm looking for. But she's never had a baby, so I'm not sure what's wrong. But Mammy's a good watchdog. She is brutal when it comes to dogs in the pasture, so she does have a purpose. That's EJ back there. We're going to butcher him in a few weeks. Hopefully soon, because I need some some meat in the freezer. But those are the other two. And then we have Dodge. I'll walk over here and we'll have a look at Dodge. This is my little herd of pigs. Don't get attached to them either because we do eat them also. Dodge found a hole in the fence. So he just goes out whenever he wants. You know, he thinks he wants back in only because I'm in here. Dodge is somewhat in rut right now. And it's disturbing how obsessed he is with me, so I don't mind him being on the outside of the fence. And then you hear a little Tooter over here. Oh, Toots. He's not happy today because Ellie and Smokey are out today, and they're usually in the pen where he stays, and so he has been crying and miserable all day. He just wants some goats. He's gonna be an awesome little guard dog for them. He'll lay, when they're sleeping, they're like all piled up in the goat pile, and little Tooter will be right in the middle of them asleep. He's learned his boundaries with Smokey because Ellie will tear him up with her horns if Ellie has turned into quite the goat. I don't know if it's because her baby was attacked or I don't have an explanation. She will attack anything that comes too close to her or Smokey. I've seen her headbutt the rooster and sling it across the way. Any dog, any goat, any pig, she don't care. She's going to take care of her baby, which is a good thing. But now Smokey's like scared of everything. If anything even walks past her, she runs away like it's going to get her. And I don't know if that's from Ellie being overprotective. It'll all even out. I'm not worried about it. They're goats. But Smokey's adorable. I'm so glad that she's all good. Her little happy tail wagging there. And then Ellie, of course, is so special. Oh, she's going to lay down. I don't know why they don't go out and graze. It's crazy. I can pan up. You can see they have all this space all behind that tree line that you really can't see, and then all of those woods over there is all available for them, and yet they choose to be up here in the dirt. But that's what they do, they're animals. I have noticed, see how she's laying on the stick? She does lay her head on things, and she's the only goat I have that does that. So my theory is that her neck was damaged, and when she lays her head, it helps support. I don't know. She doesn't seem to have any pain, and she's thriving as much as any of the rest of them. So I think she's going to be good. She's a sleepy baby. So we're going to end it there. I probably won't do another Smokey update, and for a while. I might come back whenever she has her first baby. We're going to, as long as she doesn't seem neurologically damaged, and at this point it's hard to tell. But if she's good, we're gonna let her breed next year and see what happens. She'll be breeding with Dodge. But that's the update. Thank y'all for watching.